Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? You know what it is on a Monday night. It is the Originators Monday on the Mad Mike Sports Podcast. Your host, Six Man K Styles, or you can sum it up short as Mr. Six MK with your boy on the stage right, as your stage left. Mm-hmm. Is Mr. Mad Mike himself, aka Senator Palpatine.
So today y'all gonna get a little. Y'all already know what it is. You wrestling fans that don't need no introductions. Y'all about to have a rush tonight.
Yeah, man. And at the bottom of the screen, we all know him as the therapist ATL, but you already know we got the Joker in the building.
Nice to meet you guys tonight. It looks like somebody's gonna get gut punched. And I'm here for it.
Perfect.
So, for those that may have been anticipating the Elimination Chamber review right after the night, we decided to move it to World of Wrestling with OG Truth. So you're going to get that later in the week. But as we already know, man, we're going to go ahead and hit y'all with the 3-letter words. What you got, Mike? It's the what?
That was the remix. That was the Road Warrior remix. Just in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know nothing about that. All right. And today's roll call, as we already know, man, we got engine number 9 at the pole position. We got Sherman Woods, Joseph Thornton, A137 Sauce. We got AFN Big Family, the next in the 6-Man Chronicles, Big Ant in the building. B. Coleman. We're gonna call him Mad Mike Network 6-Man Big Ant. We got Michael Walker. We got Wyatt Carlson. We got Pat Norris, Keyshawn Vlad, Feisty Falcon Fan, Lady Bird, Auntie Pam in the building.
Yeah.
They got a ring to it. Y'all realize that? They kind of got a ring. Jay Murphy, got people Sonya Howe, we got Fred Butts, Harvey Freeman, Noah E. I think I said Feisty Falcon Fan, but I haven't said, we're going to say it again, goddamn. We got Terry Ocean Boy Martin Jr. We're just going to call you Tom Jr., goddamn. That's a lot to say.
I'm not saying all that shit.
Tom Jr. And we got 1/3 of the heavy hitters and the MVP. Boom! The minister of Jew Talk Sports is in the. That's what we're gonna call Jew. We're gonna call him the MVP. Jew
That's
Talk
exactly
Sports
what he is.
He is. All right, so we got 45 people in here right now. We're gonna make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just not only for Mad Mike Sports, but the Mad Mike Network and 6-Man K Styles as well. and Atlanta Falcons Nation. So, DJ, I'm going to go ahead and cut that shit off right now.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man, fellas, how we doing? What's going on, people? Hello, fellas. How are we doing this evening? Everybody tuning in. I want you to go ahead and let me know how y'all doing this evening. It's one love over here. Man, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Chilling.
Feeling
Chilling,
good.
chilling.
Feeling good. Shout out to my homegirl, Lisa. Phew. Her crazy behind. I just got to give her some love. She always checking up on me all the time, all
Oh,
the freaking time with her energetic behind.
she she usually get DDT from me on the daily. So
Yeah.
anytime she start talking trash, I get DDT for no reason. But shout out to Lisa and her family.
For sure.
Terry stupid in here. Mike, you ain't shit talking about my name too long. Nice, give me a shout out. Keep rolling. I'll go
God,
ahead.
look. I'm from I was born in Summer Hill, Atlanta native. I ain't got time for all the words. We cut words short in Atlanta. You should know that by now.
What you
Sean.
say? That way say they call him Tom Jr.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing in one.
Mhm.
All right, man. All right. So we got three topics tonight.
Whew,
I
it's gonna
kind of
be
want to
kind of
save.
good, man.
I want to
Gonna be a
kind
good
of
one.
start. I want to kind of save that third topic for the last portion of the show. But
Mm,
today we
okay.
doing something a little different here. We're gonna let y'all choose the opening topic between Russell Wilson or we got one for Russell Wilson and two for the upcoming NFL Combine news. So we're gonna let y'all go ahead and
Ooh.
choose one
Mm.
for Russell Wilson or two NFL Combine news. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours. Captain Planet, he's a
He's a
hero.
hero.
Gonna
Gonna take the solution down to zero.
And
zero.
make sure that you guys choose right. Make sure you choose right.
All right. All right. So everybody want us to kick this thing off with some NFL combine
Mm-hmm.
preparation thoughts and some news. All right. So hey, let's go ahead and kick this off right. Um Go ahead, Mike. We're gonna let you go ahead and kick us off with this topic here, man. We're gonna talk about the NFL combine begins. Now, as you know, the way the schedule is today is pretty much the interviews for the D linemen and linebackers. Usually, like I said, all the other guys start coming in tomorrow. I think tomorrow the running backs and wide receivers come in, and then I think the quarterbacks come in on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think the quarterbacks come in on
Hold on,
Thursday. I
let
know,
me.
no, I know the kickers and punters. They like the last thing to come in.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess they think nobody cares about them. So
No, nobody cares about until it's time to care about the kickers and punter. That's the only way they care.
right,
Let me
right.
see if I can pull up the schedule.
So
Hey, Saturday, yeah. Ooh.
let me ask y'all. So let me ask everybody a question, man. Do you consider this one of the more highly anticipated combines that we've seen in a while? Or do you think that's just hyped up on certain circumstances? No, we're talking about Cam. We're gonna be talking about Cam Newton later.
Oh,
We talk about
we
Cam.
definitely gonna get
Oh,
that.
we
We
definitely about to get
definitely
up
gonna
in
get
that one. But I want to start off on a friendly note here.
that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's my question to everybody. How do y'all feel about this upcoming combine? Or do y'all feel a little bit more antsy based on the circumstances of the Atlanta Falcons? Or are y'all like, yeah, whatever?
I'm I gotta be honest, man.
Do you think? Do you think?
See, I hate to point the finger, but I'm gonna point the finger. I'm not gonna say the fans ruined it, the combine for me. I think the media ruined it for me. I think, and not specifically the people who was actually calling, the Shannon Sharp, the Stephen A. Smith, those guys, the Ryan. Like I don't. They didn't ruin it for me. When I speak of the media, I'm talking about these guys like Doug Kleiman, the NFL rumors, the NFL, like those people ruined it for me. It's because it's like I'm not happy. Like I'm not excited about it because I know it's gonna be a bunch of lies and I know it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. Like, yeah, this guy, Auntie was a prostitute in 1922 and shit like that. Like we gonna see a bunch of bullshit like that. It's just like it got nothing to do with football itself. But we know that these people gonna put out a bunch of lies. They're gonna, talk about Caleb. He got beat up in a bingo hall and all. It's like just a bunch of bullshit. And I'm just not ready for that type of stuff, man. I want the players to actually to be focused on, like, I want us to be focused on the players, being just being honest. It's like just playing football. I don't want to hear about, what happened last year with Jalen Carter. Like they tried to ruin this dude. They literally tried to ruin him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just saw, uh, you know, we saw the media, the police came out of nowhere. They started talking about, stuff that really wasn't true. Just to try to ruin his character. Like I like that type of stuff. I'm not. So the media is one of the main reasons why I'm just not. I'm not, man. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the combine and watching them perform. But like as far as the it's already began, man. It's like you already see them trying to do everything possible to slander these kids' name. So I'm not looking forward for that.
All right, one. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. What's your anticipation on this year's combine, especially with the new regime of the Falcons? This new coaching regime. How are
I
you
don't
feeling
like the
about
way
this
he
upcoming
laughed. I don't
combine?
like the way he laughing. I don't like the way he's laughing.
It's a quote unquote joke. It's a joke. It's a popularity contest that's going to be spearheaded by none other than Mel Tsunami Hairline Kuiper Jr. And you
Yeah.
know why I drag his name into this?
Damn, not tsunami headline. Damn.
Yes, yes. I don't trust any man's hairline that looks like a natural disaster on the top of his forehead. No, I don't.
Not the
Absolutely not.
natural disasters.
Right. Natural disaster.
Natural
First of all,
disaster.
what he's going to do is, and the media, it's your fault. I'm blaming you first. You're gonna let this man with them thick satellite dish glasses get online and tell you who he thinks is going to be the top player. Then you're going to let these kids come out there and do unnecessary, goofy stuff, only for y'all to say, "Well, he just didn't throw that ball far enough for my taste." And oh my gosh, he didn't run the 40 fast enough. It didn't make my underarm hairs tingle. No, we can't have him. I don't think he's going to be good enough for this draft. And then you're going to make kids that busted their behind go to the bottom of the list. And the ones that didn't do squat, they're going to be hanging up there. As we saw, like Mike said, with the crap with Jalen Carter and even, with Malik Willis. We've seen that calamity time and time again. It ain't about production. It's about popularity. Real talk. And we said this on the shows. This combine is going to change the way these kids get drafted. Okay? Not only that, you got to pay attention to it. Fantasy football leagues are looking at this. So that is going to be a good eye opener. So literally, popularity is the only thing that's leaning on. If you've heard about certain players that are opting out, doing their own thing, it's because they want a fair shot in their minds on stuff. But I'm going to caution you. While that may go well for them in that time period, if it doesn't go well, guess what happens? That can backfire on them. But we'll get into that. But yes, it's a bad fashion show for players. It's a bad fashion show. Because now you're putting undue stress and pressure on players to do abnormal things. To which, mind you, could end up in injury and anything else. And anything that doesn't leave them at the top rung of the ladder, guess what? Now they're at the bottom.
Okay. Have you ever seen a pancake cut and swirls?
Nope, I don't want to.
That's what Mel Kiper looked like. He looked like a pancake cut and swirls.
Listen, I don't want no. I don't want no last of the airbender pancakes, K-Styles. I don't want nothing that look like the symbol for air. Nope. I'm a grown man. I like my pancakes round.
Right. Now, kind of going off what Jay Diaz here said, the pro day means more than most prospects. As we already know, it's a couple of notable names that have said that they may not test at the combine this year. We got names Caleb Williams. So far, what I know is Caleb Williams. They say he's going to be doing team interviews. Jalen Daniels as well. He's probably going to do just mainly team interviews. Marvin Harrison Jr. may not show up at all. And our corner, Cooper DeJean, may not show up at all. Yeah, Jason C. Horn Jr., yeah, he may not show up. But
I wish him well.
But Josh here said the combine pretty much hurts the top guys and only helps the unknowns. That's necessarily not true. The thing is with the combine, it doesn't necessarily do anybody know what the difference between the combine and the pro day?
I think you spoke about it earlier, because
I think it has a lot to do. I think it had a lot to do with the combine in itself. You're at the risk of looking bad because most of the people that you're throwing to you have no chemistry with.
That part.
And the pro day, obviously you want to throw to your teammates because your teammates. For me personally, I think the pro day makes the quarterback, look how they truly are, because you don't want to be throwing to guys you've never thrown to. You don't know the anticipation. Like, you don't know, they might have like a quirk as far as their route running, or he doesn't like the ball high. He don't like the ball in this particular. So you might miss some things. And then in pro day, you throw to your guys. Like, if you have a bad pro day, then you just suck. All right, because these are your guys. You've been playing with these guys for years. Some guys for been going playing for years. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Um, and I think you know that's I think that's fair for a quarterback,
But
personally.
yeah, because what it is, the combine is designed to isolate a certain player's skill set in an unfamiliar territory. So they say, okay, if you're going to be going drafted number one overall, then number
Hmm.
one overall you should be able to throw to anybody. You should be able to run whatever 40 we think you can run. It's basically, we're going to highlight your strengths and weaknesses right off the bat. The pro day more or less gives you some semblance so that you can showcase your strengths. This is the reason why I need to be on. This is why I need to be in the NFL and on my team. Combine is.
Hmm.
This is why I need to be in the NFL on my team. But this is where I suck at, and everybody gonna see it. So
Hmm.
now you got people that are culturally biased, that are industry biased, that are, what I'm saying, team biased. That I don't want him. He ain't running the 40 fast enough. How he
Hey,
gonna run?
Auntie, I
You
gotta say
know
hey to my Auntie Tara. How you doing? Just gotta
what's
throw that up there.
what's going on? What's going on, Chrissy? How you
I
doing
see
too? Yeah.
what's
What's going on,
going
Auntie?
on, Christy, as well. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all
Yes.
tuning in.
But
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 keep
yeah,
on working.
it's much more of an exposure type thing. And while that's good because you want honesty out of your players as far as kind of like getting a know for what they're gonna do, it's technically it's not fair because you don't know how that player is gonna do once they get on whatever prospective team.
Hmm.
Because they're not going to play on all 32 teams. So you don't get a fair assessment on how they're going to play in every scheme, what I'm saying? You just don't know. So it's not, I don't want to say it's a crapshoot, but it's a toss up pretty much.
Hmm.
So now you have to leave it up to individual bias. Like, I don't know, I don't want that kid. I don't think he going to
Hmm.
fit, but it might not be fair to them, if that makes sense.
It gives them an opportunity to kind of get a eye on guys that typically probably won't get an
Hmm.
eye, especially in the drafts, because like a lot of these guys, you won't be able to see these guys until like training camp, and just I think it's fair. I mean, even not only that, but like you may get to see some guys, for the next year or the following year. So you get to really pay attention um to guys that may not or get a hold of. Oh, I thought that was Duke. My bad. I thought that was Duke, but that's that stinking ass Carolina. But yeah, but it just gives guys more opportunity to be seen, and I think that's fair, and that's a great way to look at it, especially teams like um, is it USC? Yeah, I
As
think
far
it's USC. As far as the who's having a pro day, Caleb Wilson. If he had a pro day, he not going to Wisconsin.
no. I think he's doing the USC Pro Day. I think
Oh, so
Caleb
he doing
Williams.
the okay. So it's USC, then LSU. I think Jaden is
No,
doing
no,
it.
no. And now all the teams have their pro days, but like you said, just
Mm-hmm.
right now the top prospects are just
Are
going
not
just for the
right.
pro day.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And a lot of that don't we think it's really put together by the players, but a lot oftentimes it's put out by these agents, man. It's like it's the best way to do that is to really just get in the controlled environment, because like Juan said, it's like it gives these guys the opportunity, to get a fair shake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't, because if you look at it, last combine, And I hate to bring a lot of that stuff up. You got to think about it. Combine kind of makes players that are normally reserved and calm. They start trying to show out. You know, you had players like Anthony Richardson trying to throw to the Raptors, gonna catch the ball, like stuff like that. It just doesn't. It doesn't do anything for the players, the agents, or the teams that are looking at them and say, hey, he's a quality guy. You can't assess a man throwing at rafters. He's got a big arm. A big arm for what? Is he going to be throwing to the fans or the receivers?
All right.
So you unnecessary doubt. And then, like you said, then you got these guys doing stuff to where, yeah, what if he get hurt? Now what? His career is pretty much, depending on the injury, is over before it even gets started. So with the pro days, it's like we're going to control this, keep the media circus to a minimum, and we're going to showcase what this guy can really do. So you have a fair assessment on, hey, I like this. If he's got some issues, we'll work on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you paid attention, like you said, last year it was like you said, Anthony Richardson hitting the rafters with the football. This year we got Drake May hitting the goal post from 80 yards now. So they go push a lot
Hitting the rafters, bro.
Yeah, I still haven't got over that. I was sitting there looking at the screen.
How do you hit
Why
the
did you do that?
rafters, bro?
They did it on purpose.
I was trying to figure out like what I was trying to figure out like what wide receiver got a 40-foot vertical. Please tell me, not 40-inch,
Oh my
40
God.
foot.
Look, he up there throwing the goddamn. He up there throwing the damn Superman or something like.
Exactly. But kind of what y'all was going on about and you said it earlier, and Juan, we've all pretty much said it. It's a controlled environment that the players really don't have any control of. And I think for me personally, I think that's bigger than the pro day in itself, because they want to test the metal of the guys of, okay, I'm put you with these guys you don't know, because this is going to simulate how you're going to be with your new teammates. But the only thing about it is you're only doing it for a day, so it's not like okay, this is going to be your teammate for life. But yeah, man, I'm just trying. I'm just like this, man. When I look at these workouts and stuff like that, see, we fall in love with the 40 time, and people lose millions based on their 40s, and make millions based on how much they rep in their position and all this other stuff. But it's like, I think the most important aspect of this upcoming combine always is going to be the team interviews. And I think this is why they be asking those weird ass questions.
Oh my God.
They be
Can I
asking them.
smell? Can I smell your toes? Have you ever smelled toes? Like, why are you asking me stuff like this? Like, they ask some of the craziest stuff. Like, I
Yeah,
think Marco Emmanuel actually got in trouble for asking somebody weird questions or something like that.
because I think what they doing, I think this is my own. This is what I'm thinking. Oh, where Truth go? I know. He'll be back. I think why they ask those type of questions, this is just my opinion, is because it's going to make them uncomfortable and see how they can adverse through a certain question like that. It's unnecessary as it's unnecessary as hell. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But hey, man, they're, and think too. I think you're gonna have majority of the scouts in the NFL there too. So like pro days, you may not have the entirety of the NFL, but the combine you usually do. I tell y'all right now, I don't give two fucks about no 40 time. I don't give two shits about none of that stuff. If we're talking about like workouts, for me, let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think is the most important workout for these combines? Because for me, especially agility wise or anything dealing with that, it's the shuttle to me. I mean, the shuttle and the 10-yard split as far as that. What do y'all think?
I will say the shuttle. It's like, I mean, for football, you really gonna get an opportunity to be at full speed. So I don't think the 40 time is as important. Um, but that shuttle time for me, yeah, that's I say the shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm agreeing with D Coleman, shuttles and cone. Because the thing about it
Mm-hmm.
is when you look at shuttles and cone, especially for a quarterback, I need to know how you maneuver in tight spaces. Because that's going to determine how well you do. Let's just say if they have a send the house blitz, or you got a spy, or you got teams that blitz the gaps. I need to see how you move in the pocket because that's going to determine how well you can escape and still be able to make a play. And that's going to determine if you're just a pocket passer or you're a scrambling quarterback. You got to be able to have that movement because,
Mm-hmm.
like Mike said, you can always, like he was saying about wide receivers, you can always tell how wide receivers are by their hip movement. You know what I'm saying? So for quarterbacks, you got to be able to see what they can and cannot do in tight spaces. Because, like Mike said, the average quarterback, you're not going to see them run a 40 on the field. You're not. They don't
Hell,
have enough time for that.
hell, not even just a quarterback.
Yeah, not
That's
yeah,
everybody. That's everybody.
everybody. You really gonna get an
Like,
opportunity to go full speed. Like,
yeah, like you said, really the only time you're ever gonna catch somebody at full speed is in the open field. But 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna be in the open field.
mm-hmm.
Right, right. That is the rarity.
But truth, what's going on, man?
Oh hell. You gotta
Well,
go back
yeah,
out and come
yeah,
back in. I don't know
yeah, go
why it
back to
always be
that.
like that.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
'cause- yeah,
Dirk Cutter got him sounding like he
Like
been swallowing
yeah.
he
scales.
be fine when he'll come in, but when he go out and come back in, it's like it's weird.
Boy,
He'll
I'm
be
about to
good
look.
all day. He'll be good all day.
And then it'll be that. Hey, I was about to say, if you want to know what that sound like, I want y'all to go. I wonder. I'm gonna check it out, see if they got a video on YouTube, man. It's a game. It's an old computer game called Micro Man. That's exactly what he sounded
Mm-hmm.
like.
You right, Michael, man. All right.
All right, try again, True.
I say I'm just listening.
There we go. There we go.
All right, that's better. That's much better. All right,
I don't know why it always do you like
exactly.
that.
All right, so Truth, man, like you said, I'm glad you came in. Um, like I told everybody, the Elimination Chamber review is going to be part of the World of Wrestling show hosted by UNLT later in the week. So we got more time today. So I want to know what's your thoughts on this upcoming combine. What is your thoughts on it in general?
I really don't give a shit about it.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
About me, I'm not gonna be like a lot of folks who just talk on some shit I don't know nothing about. I know very little about the combine. Y'all get to talking about these shuttles. I go to thinking about bus to pick up folks. I mean, I'm fucking with y'all. I know what a shuttle is, but
Talking about showing my age with Mike. Hey, boy, Micro Man was the shit, boy.
come on, man. Micro Man was.
Micro Man was the shit. Well, like you said, you want to know what the inside of a computer board look like? Play Micro Man, you gonna find out real quick.
hey, that's that learning, early learning.
But So you want to go ahead and get right into the next topic? I think Chauncey pretty much done summarized what we all thought on it.
We don't
We
give a
really
shit.
don't give a damn. but
Right.
We're gonna go ahead and get right next to the next topic at hand. And this is necessarily Mr. Russell Wilson. I know OG Sam talked about it earlier, but so this is gonna be a part 2 on it, and this is gonna be the originator's rendition of this. Juan, you want to go ahead and give the synopsis of what this topic is?
Well, I'm glad you asked, K Styles. If you guys been checking out, I put a short out today, and it was a rumor, but I wanted you guys to take a look at that. And shout out to everybody that left a comment. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we have been talking about Russell Wilson for a while back as being a veteran that the Falcons could pick up. Now, recent
Keyword could. Keyword.
Yes, because we don't want y'all
Y'all
to.
comprehension skills ain't the greatest, Dre.
Look.
Dre, true statement.
We do not want y'all to fall into CTI. And I'll explain what that is later. But basically, there's a rumor going out, saying that, hey, he may be willing to take a veteran minimum type deal. So what that does for him and what that could possibly do for us is, now I'm going to go back to the beginning of what Terry said. They said they're going to get a quarterback. They didn't say how, and they didn't say who. Let me say it again. We're going to get a quarterback. They didn't say how. So please don't come up here telling me about, they said they're going to draft. They did not. They said they're going to get one. And he is a top priority, but how did Mike say? He's not the end all be all as far as the priority. Mm-hmm. And we told y'all in a couple shows back, especially on my show, because they're in win now mode, he could possibly come in as that veteran for the win now. That's not to say we're not going to draft a quarterback or get one in free agency. It just means this situation here could possibly put him as the front runner to come to the team. We don't know. It's just a possibility. Now, for y'all that don't understand what CTI means, it is chronic thongitis. We don't want that. I'm not going to explain because Mike's face says it all.
Chronic thongitis.
Chronic
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave
thongitis.
that. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
What in the hell? But like you said, kind of going down that road with that, and it's kind of sad that we have to throw words like possibility,
Right,
and could. If it doesn't involve certain guys, you call it chronic thongitis. I call it crusty thong isoism. That's what I call it. But
and the only prescription
going on right now
that works for that is called Man Up. You'll find it in your local drugstore.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
We don't know either. But
and y'all got ready. Y'all got ready up and losing it.
ready already. He ready. But once again, it's a possibility. What does possibility mean, y'all?
There is a chance.
Exactly.
Did you say a chance? Did you say a chance,
Just a tiny chance.
Just a smidge.
Right. But hey, and like I said, shout out to the shout out. We got the new six man in the building. Big Ant. We got
Hey, wait. Hey, Christy, you got me over here crying. Hold up. See, I like Christy. She calling y'all out.
She said, I'm taking bets on somebody saying in less than a week. Y'all said we was getting Russell Wilson.
Right.
Oh, please, boy. They still mad at us right now.
Look, they gonna try to find a way to say it. Mike said it. Mike, it's Mike's fault that we didn't.
It's always Mike's fault.
It's Mike's fault we didn't get Justin Fields because he kept talking about Russell Wilson. Yep.
Oh, you already know. That's
We
coming.
know that's coming. We know it's coming.
You know if it comes down to Falcons not getting Justin Fields, they gonna blame AFL for it. We already know that's coming. I'm just waiting for it. Or if they don't draft Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams, it's gonna be AFL's fault. We know. We know.
Ugh. What the hell?
Uh-oh. That means he done saw some bullshit.
I did. I'm gonna just say 50 Cent is just ridiculous, man.
Oh God. Shut. No.
This man just posted that this is being. Oh wow! So TMZ is reporting that Sean Puffy Combs, aka P Diddy, is being sued for sexual assault by a former male employee. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Leave it alone. Leave alone. Leave alone. This is not the platform. This is not the platform for that. He said SA, y'all. He didn't say
ridiculous, man.
He said SA, y'all. Please.
Man,
we just brought up the news. We're not giving our take on it.
We saving that on another platform to talk about.
Right. Wait. Hey, K Styles, hold up, K Styles. AFN is not responsible for any of the expressed concerns about said incident of news of lately.
I'm sorry. I
we're
just
strictly
turned.
for the sports.
Wow.
Thank you.
50 is ridiculous, man. I need to stay off his page. That dude, that oh wow.
But we kind of got a question here. Let me see. Keyshawn said y'all coming up with PFF terminology now. Yeah. Crusty thong isoism. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's a condition.
I'm not saying that shit.
All right. So JD says, so how do y'all feel about what Steve Weiss said?
About what?
Yeah, about what?
I think what they came from is he was saying that it's a long shot that the Falcons are even in pursuit of Justin Fields. I think it's something like that.
Damn shit!
No fucking shit.
Surprise!
Man.
Are you like? Are you really that damn?
See, the thing is, like you said, when it comes down to that situation, I'm not trying to make this thing about that. See, the thing is, that whole scenario was pushed by the media to make money.
And your local Atlanta Falcons content creators that lie to y'all all the time. I'm just like, look, at the end of the day, watch. Just wait and see. Okay, just wait and see. You will see it
Dumb
for
motherfucker.
yourself.
See, y'all need to stop drinking that y'all look, y'all need to stop drinking that extra strong lemonade on squoze.
Okay. Okay.
Dumb motherfucker.
Okay. Jay here said we want to trade up. We don't want Fields or Kurt.
No shit.
You don't fucking say. What do you know?
And
I
it
know
doesn't
Chauncey.
surprise.
Look, no, because I see him. He done touched his face like 4 times. So let
Go ahead,
OG
Chauncey.
go ahead.
Chauncey, what you got on this?
I got two words. Dumb motherfucker.
That dumb motherfuckers. Lord.
I'm just saying.
And that's brought to you by Man Up. It clears up your CTI.
Right. So yeah, like you said, the thing about it, like with the Justin Fields thing, this is what's been my gripe about that situation. It's not necessarily the player in itself, but it's the need to make money for a guy in a situation where you have a fan base that's clamoring for the symbolism in which he brings. No. I forgot. His name is not Justin Fields anymore. It's Juan Carlos Fields. But yeah, that was pushed by the media to make money. And pretty much this coaching staff has shown that they're very transparent about the things that they want. They've already said it at the beginning. They're looking for a certain type. And financial wise, it makes more sense to get your guy in the draft. If the guy that you want is in this draft, you go and get him.
And it's funny you say that, K-Styles.
Why is it? What's up?
Because we also talked about, and Mike and all of us broke this down. What you guys are going to have to understand is the dynamic of our offense is going to change. That's one of the major things y'all got to understand. The dynamic of our offense is going to change. And Mike went over to some of the percentages. K-Styles went over. And I even said the word that scared the crap out of some people, the word air raid. When you're looking at a quarterback, the quarterback, and Mike talks about this all the time, the quarterback has to fit the scheme. So the DNA of the offense, once it changes, a quarterback has to complement that. So when they say they're going to go look for a quarterback, they're going to look for the characteristics that a quarterback can actually flow in that type of an offense. Because this offense is not going to be run first like we're used to seeing or like we were told we were going to see. Go ahead, Mike.
So the article put out by Michael Rothstein. So this is what Raheem expressed. All right. He said in the press conference that this is what he needs in his quarterback. So again, you tell me what this means. You tell me who this sounds like. That he needs that his interest in quarterbacks are who are elite processors and can make decisions quickly. Right? And TJ said obviously it's going to be a changing situation and an evolution every step of the way through free agency, through the drafts, and all those things. But right now they are here with us. We've got, and why the hell did it just do that? Like ESPN, what the hell would you just do? Like I'm in the middle of reading, and all of a sudden, your little quirky ass website just decided, no, I don't want you to read it right now.
So, from what you just said, Mike, he said elite processing. So,
Mhm.
and I'm going to take this from my brother K Styles. So that means we're not going to be looking for the run nigga run type
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Mhm.
That means in layman terms, him want somebody that can throws the ball, y'all,
Mhm.
and sees men's coming at him, y'all. Him want to understand, can you see that defense coming at you, sir?
Mm-hmm. So they're just saying they're going to improve that position. Okay. So essentially what that article stated is and TJ Yates, he is like you said, these guys gonna be able to they're going to upgrade the position, but that position is gonna the first thing they're gonna be looking for is elite processes. Got to be able to think quickly because with the scheme that Zach Robinson he employs, got it's a spread offense. It's a West Coast offense. You got to be able to see guys quickly, and you got to be able to get rid of the ball quickly.
Mhm.
And like I said, sorry, but Justin Fields is not one of those guys that could do that. Like right now, it doesn't even fit Desmond Ritter because Des, he's quicker. I'll say it, he's quicker at processing. His thing is Desmond Ritter. He struggles when he has to get to that second and third option.
Yeah.
He can process it quickly, but when he's on the field, once he's past that first option, that's when he typically struggles. It's when he gets to that second and third. So if they can help him improve that with like a guy like uh, Justin Fields, man, it take
So
him. He got the most time. We already went over the number as far as how much time he has in the pocket. He is
so
number
so
one in that.
so what you're saying to me is the very coach that they won't fire would have been the guy most likely to use Justin Fields more.
Yeah, I thought if you guys didn't run off the Smiths,
You
we
may have
would
got
we
you
definitely
may
we
have gotten
definitely.
Justin Fields.
hmm Yeah,
Mhm.
because his
How about that?
offense fits perfectly for it.
Yep.
His offense fits perfectly for what Justin Fields does and his strengths. Because you rely on his athleticism, you rely on his arm strength to get the ball out. The one read, two reads, and that's Arthur Smith offense. Pretty much his play action. Like
Yeah. Yep.
that's what when you talk about one read, two reads, it's usually because of play action. So it's like any quarterback that doesn't process information um quickly, those guys are usually in a run first offense.
Right.
And that's why you like if, as a quarterback, as a young quarterback, a rookie quarterback, that's why you always have a running game. That's why the Falcons went after Mike Turner when they drafted Matt Ryan. The same thing with Mike Vick. You saw with Vick, they brought in Ward Dunn and they drafted Duckett and they TJ Duckett and they had uh was it Haley or was it yeah, it was
Ovi
Haley.
Mahaley.
Oh, with Haley.
Ovi,
So
no, I think Ovi Mahaley came after Vic.
after
Because I
that,
think he came. No, it was '06. No, that was the wasn't that the
I
I'm trying to remember. Was it '06 or '07? I think it might have been '07.
I believe it was so, but they did have they may I don't know. Just got a brain fart right there, but like that's typically why you have a lot of running backs. That's why you always have like if you look at right now, I hate to say it, but you look at that's the reason why they won't allow Lamar Jackson to throw the ball much. Is because he's not an elite processor. That's why you have to have a running game. You have to have a running game. You have to have a running game. Justin Griffith, that's who it was. Good God Almighty, I don't know how I forgot, but yeah, he has to have what young quarterbacks or quarterbacks that struggle processing and getting to that third and fourth option. These are the quarterback you always see with running games.
So it just kind of goes back to the question: would you rather have a guy that you could mold or a guy that you have to reprogram?
Molding is easier. Reprogramming is hard because you have to undo what they've already learned,
Yeah.
and then they have to get comfortable with learning something new, and that means now they got to be proficient at it. But what to back up what Mike said, if you remember, who did they name off? Who did Raheem Morris name off when he named people like Matt Ryan, he named people like Matthew Stafford, he named guys that were elite processors.
Mm-hmm.
And that in itself, and I hate to say it, but that in itself lets you know where he came from. He understood that kind of quarterback helped get to championships because on both teams, I hate to say it, those weren't running quarterbacks. On either team that he played on, they did a lot of passing. So that lets you know in the direction they're going in, and the direction that the pieces that they move. Like I said, Mike is right. Desmond Ridder may not be that guy at all. But if you look at how they did with TJ Yates and everything like that, they're in development mode, but it's not going to be up front. But also they have watched this young man play. They watch these other quarterbacks play. They're looking at these guys, that's coming up in the draft. They want to see who can process information quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got to think about it. Raheem's going to be here for a good while. So whomever he's going to have at quarterback, he's probably going to want somebody that can ride it out with him. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're looking to, okay, well, we're going to try it this year and see if it works, and then we're going to look for something next year. No, I don't think they're trying to do that.
See, and shout out to Fred Bus for the $2 super chat.
$2.
He said, I think we're trading up for Drake, Maggie. Could be. But here's the thing, too, that we also have to take into account that we're getting to the last topic is looking based on how this combine is looking right now before they get to the drills and pro days. I get this funny feeling that this draft is about to go nowhere as anybody expects.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because like I said, if you're looking at the news right now, the new thing is not a lot of these top quarterbacks that everybody's been clamoring for. You got a lot of reporters out here talking about these guys ain't even worth drafted in the top 10. Mm-hmm. And you talk about all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. Because the thing is you have to think about certain quirks that they do have. Because they already challenging Caleb Williams' mental game in itself. They don't think he's mentally prepared for the NFL. They think Drake. The other guy said Drake May is inconsistent. Folks said is Jaden Daniels the product of having 2 of the top 10 receivers in this year's draft?
Mm-hmm.
Can Michael Penix hold up? Can he hold up? Is JJ McCarthy worth a damn since they didn't really pass that much? So there's a lot of questions going in with a lot of these quarterbacks.
Wait, K-Styles, did you just say the D word without saying it? Did you just have the audacity to tell everybody listening that this whole complete quarterback class that even the media can't ignore, they need development? Is that what you're telling me?
I think so, man.
Oh, so that means that anybody could actually be in the sights of the Falcons. Why? Because if you're going to a team, and I'm going to say it again, if you're going to a team that's about development, 9 times out of 10, these guys are going to sit. Because one thing I've said, and these guys will back me up, habits translate. Habits translate from college to NFL. Some are good, and then some are bad. And Mike even talked about the habits that Ridder had. You can't get away from the rookie process. There are going to be some habits that each one of these quarterbacks have that each team, that whoever they go to, are going to try to break. It's just that's just the way it is.
I just want to know one thing. How many times have I said all year? I literally just did a live the other day when I specifically said that you're talking about even in the 2024-25 draft. I'm not trading up for any of these quarterbacks. Why? Because they're not being taught properly. They're not being prepared properly. I'm not doing it. Why should I trade up and give away? We've seen this year after year where teams have traded up for quarterbacks and it has not worked out. They gave up 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick, 49ers, for a quarterback. That's no longer even like he's no longer even like we don't even know if the dude, we don't know nothing about Trey Lance right now. Nothing.
You didn't know he's on the Cowboys.
That's all we know. What happened to all the other quarterbacks that we talking about the last 3 years? What they at? They talking about Sunshine might be like we talking about Sunshine. They trying to figure out if he really is the guy, because like if he's not,
Right.
so it's like we saying this time and time again. Like until these quarterbacks are prepared properly, I'm not taking the risk. There's no need to take a risk on quarterbacks if they're not teaching these guys properly. Like I
Right.
said, when you see Stetson Bennett, the dude ain't even 6 feet, being drafted in the 4th round, we got some problems.
I
We
was
got
even
some
shocked by
major
that
problems.
one. I was shocked by that one. I
It's
ain't gonna
it's
tell you no lie. I didn't think he was gonna get drafted at all.
like he don't even have the physical treat. Like he don't have the physical tools to hell with the, like he's smart, but like he don't even have the physical tools to be able to make it in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So
Look,
it's not even the fact. It's not the fact that he's like he can process information. He can. He can run an offense, but like when you talk about, do he have the physicality? Do he have the physical makeup to make it in the NFL? Absolutely not. And this guy getting drafted in the like this dude getting drafted in the 4th round. Like Brock Purdy got drafted in the second, and he was the last. He's the
mm-hmm.
last guy.
Last
Like
pick.
this is what y'all want. You want us to give up all our picks for quarterbacks that we know nothing about. Let's keep it real. Do y'all really know anything about Drake, man? Do you really know what Michael Penix is capable of
Nope.
besides laying on the ground and running from contact? We literally saw Michael Penix running from contact.
That's not
He
gonna
was
work.
literally running. He was literally running away from contact.
Hey,
He
look,
was
look, look, look.
diving on the ground.
Hey, look. I can kill that Drake May shit right now.
Like,
You
like,
wanna know?
like,
You wanna know? You know how I
go
can kill
ahead.
that Drake May
Go
shit?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He hasn't beat Georgia Tech in his career. No,
Well,
These are the things. This is
wow.
what y'all want us to do. Y'all want us to use 3, 4 picks. You want us to trade up to get quarterbacks like this. This man got a torn ACL, a shoulder, and we trying to talk about like let's draft Michael Penix in the 1st round with a
Uh,
torn ACL.
like,
can I say something, Mike? Can I say something to that? Y'all do realize that, like I said earlier in the show, if Drake May goes to the combine with a torn ACL and it's a possible he could possibly re-injure, that means he has to be careful giving it his all in order to get to the NFL. The same thing that pissed everybody off about Kyle Pitts loafing on it, he's not gonna give you 100%. It's gonna look like it, but not.
He was acting
Things
like a
just are
straight up bitch in that
gonna.
national championship. Let's keep that real. He was acting like a little bitch. He was running from this dude. Do we gotta bring up? Do we really have to bring up that video? Do we really have to go back and look at how Michael Penix when he was going when he was getting pressured by Michigan? This dude was literally before he even got touched. already falling to the ground. And this is what y'all want us to draft in the first round? You want to trade our picks away for guys like this?
Hell no. I'm good.
My biggest question mark really is Caleb Williams, and it's the crying on the sideline to his mom after every loss. That got a lot. That got like scouts questioning if he has the mental makeup for it.
That's not championship pedigree mentality.
I will smack the living shit out of one of my players if he crown on the damn field because of some shit he did.
Right, that part.
You crying because something you did.
Oh my god!
And then not only that, go ahead, Chris. I know what you about to go. Go ahead. Because I was about to jump.
I was about to correct him. He didn't mean that May had a torn ACL. He was talking about Michael Penix, but like I said, May came out by accident. Just to correct it on that.
But what Mike is saying is you can't win a championship with that type of fragile mentality, because I'm gonna tell you why. They're gonna sniff that out. When a team, especially when you got these, I'm gonna say diabolical. When you get with these diabolical defensive coordinators, and they know that you got a mentally fragile quarterback, they ain't gonna do nothing special.
Bitch for a quarterback, not no mentally fragile. Let's call him what he is. He's a bitch.
Okay, well. So when you had that bitch of a quarterback, they're going to send the house.
That's how you say it. You gotta say
on the sideline hugging his mama.
They're gonna see. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if he was on Atlanta's squad and was playing Tampa, they gonna blitz the shit out of Atlanta. Why? Because they already know we even sniffed this young man's jersey, and he's upset. Guess what? Game over.
Game
over.
He touched me.
Fred Buzz came with another $2 super chat. Look like Fred Buzz gonna be the MVP tonight. Said rather just ride with Ritter, he can win a game.
Mm-hmm.
But
as much as we like,
but like you said, even that is a possibility. I know folks talk about Spencer Rattler maybe, and his name is kind of climbing the boards as well. But kind of going on to Caleb Williams, like you said, that's not a good look. That's not a good look.
Hugging your damn mama on the sideline. You 20 years old.
Because if you coming into the NFC South with that mindset, they tearing your ass apart.
Oh no. He ain't even gonna last a game.
Is that I usually don't shot Red Sword say I don't need necessarily disagree with y'all, but the draft is what it is, and Caleb, Jaden, and Drake will all be top 10 picks. Like you said, it could be a possibility. Yeah, it looks like it's most
still
likely.
Some bitches. Like, he's still a bitch. I don't care. He's top 10. He's still a bitch. You're absolutely right. But he's still a bitch for hugging his mama on the sideline after you lost. You did it.
You threw four interceptions.
Ain't nobody else do it, but you do it.
How you sitting on the sideline talking about mama? They weren't supposed to get in the way of the ball. They weren't supposed to catch my ball.
Keep it real. What if Desmond Ritter would have been on the sideline crying?
Oh man, they tore his ass up a whole hell. They tore him up just for existing in Atlanta. What?
Mm-hmm.
They tore him up for getting drafted by Atlanta. I mean, let's be real.
I'm not wild. I'm saying exactly what y'all thinking. He's a straight up bitch up here hugging his mama. You threw them interceptions. Ain't nobody. You did
it. Right. You did it.
What you crying for? You did it. Ain't no.
All right. Let's save some of that energy. Let's save some of that energy for the final topic tonight, man. Real
Yeah.
short. Man,
Mm-hmm.
but you wild, fam, but you right. Let me hold on. Let me get this. It said, I think Redder would get the Logan Wilson spot on the roster if they keep him. He needs multiple years of good coaching. I'll be honest with you. If he gets the Logan Wilson spot, he probably going to most likely get cut
Mm-hmm.
because y'all may say that well if you know his third and fourth year he's gonna be making about $2 million both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody name me a third string quarterback that's making more than $500,000.
Yeah, he definitely gonna get cut up. He a third.
If he ends up, yeah, he'll get, like you said, if he ends up being a third string, he'll get cut. Cause he'll be
Wow.
too
Did
he'll
she
be too.
really just say that? This girl really just said
He
that.
did really
Yep,
Wow.
just say that.
yep. See, she's
I
talking
mean,
about
but
see,
you're not
see,
lying
see
though.
that's
She's
what I
with the
call
shit.
CTI. That is
She,
CTI right
She's with
there.
it.
see,
She's with
but
the
she ain't
shit.
lying.
But yeah, like you said, yeah, can't nobody name me a third string quarterback that's making more than 600,000,
It
six
ain't.
hundred thousand dollars.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah, yeah.
so just be prepared for that possibility. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this last topic of the night.
Oh boy.
Hold on,
Ooh.
Ooh.
I guess I'll put that up there just for right quick.
CTI.
Wow. Wow.
CTI.
Wow.
All right,
CTI.
so we got one more topic for tonight, and I want to get everybody's thoughts on it. Man, Cam Newton
Mm,
is in the news once again.
mm, 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 mm.
And usually when we seen his name in the news, is usually he's done a good show, a good stream. Last time we heard from him was his interview with Matt Ryan, but he's in the news this time for a whole different reason.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mm.
mm.
Hold on, Joe. He said Riddle will make it 1.6 this year. By the way, that'll be too expensive for a third for. That'll be too expensive for a third string quarterback that's going to be inactive majority of the year. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not paying. You're not paying 1. You're not paying 1.46 million dollars for a nigga that's going to be inactive for 17 games if he's going to be the third string quarterback.
Sounds like backup to me, but what do I know?
What I know, I'm just a football
What we
fan. I'm just
know.
a
Yeah,
football
right.
fan that
Sound
talks
like
football.
backup to me.
Right. But as we already know, Cam Newton's in the news. Let me go ahead and get y'all the synopsis on this one. It's a 7-on-7 camp. Cam Newton, that's kind of like his thing to do in the charity is like he got the 7-on-7 lead. So apparently a video has surfaced of him he dog walk he's getting into a scuffle with some folks and he done dog walked by 4 or 5 people by himself. But the setup was the guys that he got into a fight with, they tried to set it up as to say that he got into a fight with teenagers. Oh, came to find out he got into a scuffle with coaches from the other team.
Yep. Yep.
And I want to go ahead and get y'all takes on that and what y'all thought on that situation.
I got a phrase for you.
No, we not. No,
Backyard.
no.
No, no,
Mm-mm.
no, no,
No.
no, no.
I'm tired of your phrases. Okay,
No,
tired of your
no, no.
phrases.
No. You gonna be able to get with this one. Backyard Royal Rumble. That's what it looked like.
No,
It
no
looked like
damn
that.
Royal Rumble. That was an ass whooping. That was an old fashioned ass whooping.
Because the thing is, man, y'all really trying to fight a 6'6", 250-pound brick wall with a Mad Hatter on, and in terms of what people said, it was held down by bobby pins. Y'all look like teenagers trying to fight a grown man for a hot dog. And he threw one of y'all over the fence and had one of you by the
he
head.
almost did. Boy, he almost did.
Look,
boy, that's been Mortal Kombat right there.
Right. And then he had one in the headlock, and one he was dragging one, and he had nerve to talk about, man, yeah, that you know what I'm saying? He got that work. No, you got that work. Like, what are we doing? Now, and they talking about, well, you know, Cam did start it, you know, he said something with his mouth. So what? So what? See, let me just get disrespectful for a minute. Y'all are assimilating to this soft ass culture. If y'all Gen Z, I'm sorry, y'all gonna get this work tonight. Y'all Gen Z ass culture. You're soft. Somebody say something about your shoes. Man, you say about my Air Force One, we gonna fight. So what? We grew up in the era where getting your feelings hurt was everyday life. We didn't get participation trophies. You lost and you won. And you got laughed at for losing. Learn your lesson, shut the fuck up, and move on. Now y'all want to fight because this man talked trash. This man was talking trash to people 3 times his size. What are we doing? Y'all look like a bunch of squirrels jumping on a cat. Like, come on. And like Mike said to us earlier, yeah, it's fortunate nobody had pistols because that would have been the next thing. But bruh, come on now. I don't care if Cam told you that your mother he saw your mother butt naked on Stewart Avenue. So what? It's games. You gonna talk shit? That's what sports is about. You don't get no participation trophy for talking trash. But y'all want to jump on this man because you in your feelings. Your tender feelings. And then you're bragging. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If Cam decide whether he right or wrong to sue y'all, guess what? Y'all gonna cough that money up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to be tougher than that, man. How you a coach? So now guess what? When you go play your prospective team, what you gonna do? You gonna fight the other coach because they beat you? Pull the tissue paper out your butt.
So what ended up happening was they kind of found the identity of these guys. So apparently it's a group called TSP, which is Top Shelf Performance, which is another camp where I think they're supposed to be like guys that train wide receivers or some shit like that. Oh, hold on, we got a super chat here. Fred Bus came with another one. They say Cam is better than me. Somebody would have got hurt. Somebody was on the verge of getting hurt. I know Feelings got hurt, but but Feelings got hurt in that one. But it's just it's unfortunate because, like you said, you got a bunch of coaches going at each other, and I'm just looking at Cam Newton. This is the 3rd incident that he has had at these training camps for the last 3 years. This is the 3rd incident. Because remember, the first time we heard about it, it was a bunch of kids talking trash to him and disrespecting him. Then the next time, it was a bunch of coaches disrespecting him. This time, it just went to a full-on brawl. So the question now is for Cam Newton is, I know how much work he wants to do in the community, and he's done a lot, not even just in the Carolinas sector, but also here in the Atlanta sector as well. Is he going to get to a point where is it even going to be worth doing it? And from what I've heard is most of these camps is free. is it going to be even worse for him to even stick within the community and do his community due diligence if this is all he's going to get?
They putting their feelings ahead of the welfare of the kids that need to learn. Period. You out there to learn skill sets that the average person don't have. I don't care how much you dislike Cam. I don't care how much you don't think he ain't that player. This is not the NFL opinion that he's out here helping kids.
Mm-hmm.
Half of these coaches out here don't. I'm be real. Half of these coaches out here getting that shit wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This man's playing the NFL. This man made millions. He did what 85% of them people at that daggone thing could not do. So I don't care how much you don't like him. That man's he's a wealth of knowledge. I ain't got to particularly like him because he played on another team, but I can't sit up here and denounce the man played in the NFL. I ain't played in the NFL, so he knows something I don't know.
Sure do.
At a high level too, so that's another aspect you got to throw into it. It's not like, okay, he was holding a clipboard for 14 something years and being out there. No, he's a guy that played at a high level.
Right. He was not no scrub.
Mm-hmm. And D. Coleman here said, "How are you a coach setting that kind of example for the kids?" Because if y'all really go to a lot of these Pop Warner games and these AAU games and stuff like that, this ain't even just here in Atlanta, but this is just all over the nation. Man, these coaches ain't worth a damn to these kids. I'm just gonna keep it real. Not all of them, but you got some that are like that. Because I kind of found it weird because there was another video that had surfaced right after that. The dude that kind of initiated it, he said Cam Newton was the overrated, sorry, no arm Atlanta hero quarterback. That's what he called.
Yeah,
so
I saw that.
So that kind of came. So that came more so out of. So it was deeper than the shit talking to me. Do y'all think that this is, and I think Juan, you've already tapped into this, but I'll add and Mike this. Do you think that this was kind of a form of jealousy?
Of course it is. It's a bunch of grown ass. Go ahead, and before I go out, because I want to get go ahead, because I'm beginning.
It is jealousy, and it's jealousy, and they out for clout. That's all it is. I mean, they looking for like somebody said in the chat, they 15 seconds of fame on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all that. That's all it is.
What you got on that, Mike?
It's to the point where it's not even. I'm not even mad at kids anymore. Like I'm not even mad at kids right now. It's like we got these grown ass men supposed to be fathers, mothers, and fathers, and they out here pulling their asses like they showing their asses. They sucking dick in public. They eating coochie in public. They look. I'm being real right now. You can look. They butt ass naked in public. They showing their ass in public. It's cool to be butt ass naked. It's cool to be sitting up here and be butt naked and like you got the same outfit your child got on. You carrying pistols like your 12-year-old son. You got your son and your daughter watching bullshit on YouTube that they ain't got no business. They cussing like grown ass men and women. Like this is exactly what these kids. Why these kids are acting? Because these grown ass men and women. You are disgusting human beings for putting on. It's a fucking camp.
Right.
It's a fucking camp with children. And this is how you grown ass men and women trying to jump a man. Like how you wouldn't even do that right. You couldn't even do that right. You want so much clout, but you can't even jump a man the right way. You want to be famous, but you can't. It's 6 of you motherfuckers, and you couldn't get one dude. Sit your ass down. Sit your clown ass down. Sit your big goofy ass down. How did you look? I hope that they count fails. I hope they count. I hope they count. I hope they fucking count fails right now because this shit is
Sit your goofy ass down.
Sit your goofy ass down. Every fight that I done been in, did I win? Absolutely not. But when we jumped the motherfucker, when we jumped somebody, we did it right.
It's over. If we
did it right.
It's over.
We did it right. How you gonna jump somebody and still do it wrong?
How you jump somebody and lose the fight? I don't.
He going backwards. He got one hand in the headlock and the other one to get. Like what is the? And y'all still couldn't punch him.
How?
The sit your goofy ass down award goes to them big sick clowns. How in the hell are you 6 people couldn't get one good lick on a? He's 6'5". He's a huge target, and you still couldn't hit him.
Good God Almighty!
And then we wonder why, and we wonder why guns are pulled out because you punk motherfuckers can't fight. You better go learn how to watch a goddamn Bruce Lee flick or something because that shit ain't the reason. Look, that shit ain't happening. You better learn how to fight because he's 6'5", 240. You couldn't miss him if you tried.
Hey, look.
Bite the motherfucking ankles or something. You could have bit the Negro or something. You could have grabbed his nuts. You could have did something. Now one of you motherfuckers didn't do this shit. How do you not?
I grabbed his
You could have
mic
poked him. You could have gave him a poke in the eye or something. You motherfucker didn't do nothing. 6 of you motherfuckers, you couldn't get one giant.
I grabbed his arm. I held on to his arm, Mike. He may have swung me around, but I held on to his elbow.
Hey, look, what would have made this video extra perfect if one of the motherfuckers held on to his leg and he just started dragging that shit too. That would have been hella funny to me.
That would have been, that's better than that not doing nothing. Everybody flying. All you see is Cam got one in the head and everybody's flying all over the place.
You know what it looked like, Mike? It looked like an episode of Dragon Ball Z when they're attacking Goku or Super Saiyan.
It did. How was 6 of y'all didn't get nothing? I'm telling you, I would have bit him on the ass. I would have did something. I'm getting something in. Look, I'm not leaving that fight. I'm not leaving that fight with something. Look, I'm gonna throw a goddamn Happy Meal at him or something. Look, I'm gonna get something.
Look, at least I would have pulled his hat off to let y'all know it wasn't held on my bobby pin.
I'm gonna leave with something. A left shoe, a sock, or something.
I'd have got me some memorabilia. I'd have had a lock and a hat.
Right, JB. How you fail a DP? Like,
How?
He'd been walking away talking about a big Cam on the ass. I got a
I'm getting something.
Hey, look, goddamn fun. That elbow drop on the pinky toe, nigga. Something.
You fighting me. Look, you fighting me, anything goes. Stick a prize or something. Like I'm getting something in. I'm not leaving that motherfucker.
It's a fight for survival. Anything, Pop. I'm telling you.
Anything
goes.
Look. You know good and well wasn't nobody thinking because I damn sure know there was a folding chair around there somewhere.
They ain't fight. I know they ain't been no fight.
But it was so bad. It was so look. Look. It was so bad. It was so bad that they had the one dude that snuck him. There was one dude that snuck him. The motherfucker slipped out of his slippers when he did it too.
Look. Let me tell y'all what it looked like. Y'all ever seen them tornado alley videos where the tornado hit a building and be throwing this debris all around? That's what it looked like. He looked like Tornado Cam. Tornado Cam came through, grabbed the first house, threw it across the street, and everybody else hanging on for dear life.
Man,
and how you fighting in slides?
Come on, man.
How do you tighten up your slides enough to fight?
You better off just taking them goddamn slides off and just fighting with the damn socks on.
Bruh,
come on, man.
But on a serious note here, like you said, this is exactly one of those major reasons why you have folks that really don't give a fuck about doing stuff for the community. Especially, hold on, you got this thing. Shut up.
What the hell is going on?
Shut up.
Okay, No, my bad. I'm sitting here trying to find this article and trying to find some quotes on it and shit. That's my tablet going off. But this is one of those reasons where everybody always asks about certain folks doing stuff for the community and for the community.
On a serious note, right there.
And you have a guy here who's trying to do that, but is constantly getting disrespected. But the thing about it is, everybody always asks, what is the culture of Atlanta? This don't go for everybody, but this goes for some of the folks down here. When you're successful, and I hate saying it too, but people down, not even just people, but black folks in general hate people that are successful.
That part.
It is what it is. Not all, but you got some.
You know what it is?
But yeah, crabs in a barrel.
Crabs in the bucket.
Crabs in the barrel.
I mean, are you that upset? And let's be real. This is truth. Are you that upset with the way you allowed your life to turn out that now you dislike this man being blessed to the point where you're going to try to physically assault him for what? Guess what happens now? You still lose. Because the money that you don't have, now you got to figure out a way to give it to him because all he got to do is make a phone call. You hating Cam because he been in the NFL. You're not taking his money away. You're not taking his restaurant away. His notoriety, all his accomplishments, they not going away. What you doing now is you just getting this man lawyer and insurance agent paid because y'all can't control y'all temper. Point blank, period. So at the end of the day, whether you like him or not, he's still on top because he's still gonna get your money, keep his money, and he's still gonna continue to do what he want to do. Because I'm telling you right now, everybody ain't gonna go fight Cam. I don't care how much you don't like him.
That part.
This right here, man.
Right there.
Like this is this is one of the main. This is one of the things. Like this is why I got a problem. I talked about this earlier about when we talk about that fucking goof that's is sitting in prison and y'all motherfuckers up there talking about free. Like what are we talking about? This dude is a cold-hearted murderer, and y'all praise him. I'm talking about Thug. Y'all probably got him in your playlist right now. Y'all praise him. He's a cold-hearted, drug-dealing murderer. And y'all worship him. And then when somebody like Cam want to actually do something, y'all trying to jump him and fight him. And then you wonder why a motherfucker like Charleston White are saying, fuck them niggas. I'm calling the police on your ass too. Because of shit like this. This is exactly why he calling the police. Because you some dumb niggas. I hate to say it. Like this is exactly why they say stuff like that. Dumb niggas. It's disgusting, bro. Like it's disgusting. Y'all love these thugs. You love people that destroying the community. But as soon as somebody do something good, he whack, he lame, and y'all try to take it from him. Y'all steal from him. You should like I said, you should be looking at look at yourself. Cause it's some fucking content creators that I'm looking at right now. I helped you motherfuckers. We helped you motherfuckers. And y'all did the exact same shit that we're talking about right now.
Every last word, but
Like
claim
that this is it. Y'all look, they claim positivity, but the
right.
motherfucker that actually gave you an opportunity and helped you get somewhere, y'all turn on them. This is
What
exactly what's wrong with black. This is exactly what we talking about. This is
hiding
exactly what
behind
I'm talking
laughs, hiding behind laughs,
about.
and yeah.
It like I said, they look that they know it, but the problem is, like I said, they know exactly who they are when we talking about that. When we
Hmm.
talking about, they know exactly what, because they got to look at themselves in the mirror. We know what the truth is,
Right.
and this is why I continue to do exactly what I do. Even though we get fucked over, we keep doing over because we got a mission that we got a purpose. We got a purpose, and that's to continue to help people, regardless if like I said, look, we're gonna have our days and we're gonna have our moments where I'm gonna be heated and I'm gonna just be talking some good old fashioned crap. But at the end of the day, this is why guys like Cam Newton are not appreciated. He's not appreciated. Like this dude is literally like he don't have to, like this man is rich. He don't have to give back to y'all. He don't have to give y'all shit.
Right.
He don't
Nothing.
have to give you shit. That is not he decided to do that because he wanted to give back to his community. And what y'all do? Turn on and jump him.
Right.
Y'all literally could have killed the man. We talking about this man. This could have been. This is why that's why I posted the video or Mace was talking about now he got to make a decision on is it really worth it because his life could have been ended. Cam could have.
Right.
We could have been talking about a funeral.
Right.
If it would have went a certain way, thank God they didn't do it. We could have been talking about a funeral for Cam. But y'all look. Come on, man. Like I said, we got way too many people that doing this type of stuff, and we think this shit funny. We share the shit out. We share the shit out of some bullshit. We share the shit out of somebody getting into a fight. We record the hell out of some shit when we see a fight. But soon as a motherfucker try to help, you try to come up with a a cause to give back to the people. Man, we get fucking crickets. We get fucking crickets. But let a motherfucker talk about some OnlyFans and showing some ass. Yeah, look, y'all come out that goddamn bank account so quick.
But let's
Man,
be real.
let me get off because I'm getting way too heated.
But let's be real though. Let that be somebody in your family. Now all of a sudden now you want to call the arms and call it NAACP and want to be snotting and crying on the camera talk about y'all didn't need to do my baby like that.
You ain't
Shut
got to
up.
do my baby like that. You ain't
Shut
got to
up.
do my baby like that. He
Right.
done killed, he done shot and slow drugs to everybody in the neighborhood. But you all talk about don't do my baby like that.
The system got my baby hemmed up. No, your baby got himself hemmed up. We got to grow up, man. We got to grow up. People don't we don't respect people giving back to the community like we say we do, but we want to criticize everybody else for looking at us like the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something different, you got to do something different.
Gotta lead by example, man. Even when things don't go your way, you gotta lead by example. You gotta lead by example. And that's what it comes down to. Like I said, I got every reason not to give back. I got every fucking reason not to give back. Cause motherfuckers turned on us. And like I said, they turned on us and they know for a fact what we did for them, what we did and what we continue to do. And we still see these same people that smile in our face at these events and they turn on us. We got every reason not to give back. But AFN gonna continue to do it because like I said, it's bigger than AFN and we're gonna continue to do what we do. We're not gonna let a sour patch, just you're not the help, whatever that 16-year-old that's watching us, that 7-year-old that's watching us, hell 40, 50-year-old person that might not believe in themselves. Like we're gonna continue to push our narrative. That's what we're gonna do. We like to help people, we love what we do, but that's what we need to be focused on. But like instead of actually giving back and helping Cam and appreciating Cam, you know what I'm saying? Like Cam, look, Cam is who he is. But there's no reason to disrespect this man like that at his place of he's giving back. That's the worst part about it. He trying to do something good and y'all turned around to try to jump the man. Like that's bad, bro. Like y'all, I don't understand how
That's
a lot of
some
people
bullshit,
even
bro.
that's so fucked up, man. Like this man, it's like jumping somebody in church. Like, come on, man. Like this man trying to give back and y'all y'all can't y'all are really that upset and that like y'all really that messed up in the head to sit up here and jump on this guy when he's trying to do something good. I don't get that, bro.
Can I ask a question? And I'm gonna ask the chat too, and y'all give me your honest answer. Did anybody that came at Cam at that event, did anybody get any richer? Does anybody have a bigger house?
Nope.
Can they go out tomorrow and get them a new Bentley off of putting their hands on Cam?
Nope.
Are they gonna walk into the NFL tomorrow and play in a game?
Nope.
Nah. Y'all social media famous for 5 minutes. And then it's gonna be somebody else do something stupid and nobody's gonna know your names. But you'll impact all of the kids that you say you coach. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If I see that, oh, my kid's coming at your program. Easy. Because now you're teaching the kids that you coach that's okay. So now when we lose a game or we win a game or when a team come at us, now all of a sudden my kids are you telling my kids it's okay not to have no discipline. I got to go, bro. They got to go. You better leave that clout alone, boy. Clout's a bad drug.
Bad.
And I think what ended up happening too, I think they went on somebody's podcast and they blamed everything on Cam.
Yeah.
Why is that not surprising?
The dudes that jumped him, they blamed Cam for
it. They blame him for it. So it was a setup from the beginning. Y'all setting up other black people to get
See,
try to get famous out. Like,
there we go.
Come on, bro. Like,
I didn't know Cam. I didn't know Cam ran over to all 6 of y'all, lifted y'all hands up and said, "Hey man, touch me. Grab my leg, grab my arm. Don't touch my hat. Grab me. Yeah, you guys. Let me put you in the headlock. Let me throw you over here. We just gonna screen this out. No. Y'all grown ass, bitch ass niggas jumped up there and figured I'm gonna sneak Cam so I can say I hit an NFL player and didn't go to the hospital. That's what you wanted to do. So your goof troop friends can say, "Ooh, man, he took down Cam Newton."
yeah, that was the plan to say you took down another black man. Like I said, not even just black man, just took down a man. Like I said, just you did all that just so you can take to try to make a name of crapping on another man. Like that shit is disgusting, bro. Like I said, I don't even know how y'all sleep at night, knowing that you tried to do that to another person. Like I said, they obviously don't give a damn. Money means more. Money and clout mean more than people these days. So Like I said, we don't want to get too preachy, but like I said, no, fuck that. We actually do want to get preachy. Fuck that. Cause like at the end of the day, man, like somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it. We can't keep running every time something get hard or difficult. Some of you motherfuckers need to be called out. Cause you act like some straight up hoes. You act like not even that's disrespectful. You act like some like you just act like just disgusting like you's a disgusting human being to try to make your mark off like
Mhm.
physically harming somebody. Like you really trying to make money off of physically harming somebody. This ain't boxing. Like if you want to do that, like look, get in the ring. Do a
Mhm.
celebrity boxing match. Let's do it for real. Like let's do something. Let's do it real. Like if you want to fight me, let's do a celebrity let's do a charity match. Like look, we put up some money, you put up the money. That's what we do. We used to do slap boxing.
Right.
Look, you put up
Yeah.
$10, I put up $10. Who
See?
got the most? We got a judge, we got hey, who won the fight? At the end of the day, we look, that's how we used to do it. But like I said,
And
all these cowards these days, man, it's like,
Mike, you know good and well they ain't built for that. They
No.
not nail one of them gonna get in the ring with Cam 1-on-1 and do any kind of thing where Cam get to knock the crap out of him without any legal recourse. They
No.
not built for that. They not
No.
built for that.
thank you, John. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
Brian, Peoples, Fred, Red Swarm. I just want to give y'all a shout out for donating to the channel. We truly appreciate that.
Definitely the MVPs
Hey
of the night
man.
show.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
But yeah, man. Like D Coleman here said, playing the victim after jumping somebody is crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
But it don't save you because like I said, if he decides to be petty or anybody in his camp say, hey, we just need to go ahead and, you know, they messed up your setup. No. Because I can guarantee you, everybody that's backing them up, I want to see y'all back them up in court.
Hmm.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I want to see how gangster you are when that judge sit you down and tell you that Cam suing you for 10 million apiece for
Ruining
emotional
his.
damage.
Hmm. Because you tried to ruin it. Because you have to think about Cam. Cam is a
Mm-hmm.
brand right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
he's a brand. He's not just a person. We have to realize he's a brand.
Yeah.
And by him being a brand like that, and by him having these camps and these 7-on-7 leagues and stuff, like you're exposing these kids to certain privileges that
Mm-hmm.
they
They
may
may
not
not
ever
ever
get
have.
touched.
Mm-hmm.
And over just a selfish mentality of trying to clout chase, you may ruin
Mm-hmm.
it for these kids to not get those. And I
Get
saw
the
somebody in the
opportunity.
chat. I saw
Mm.
somebody in the chat earlier said it's kind of funny that they don't do this at Peyton's camp.
Yeah.
Of
They
They
course.
don't.
don't do this
Of
They
at
don't.
course.
Drew
They
Brees' camp.
don't.
Right. Right.
They don't.
Right.
They don't do this at Matt Ryan's camps when he had them. But it's
Be-
Mm-hmm.
always Cam Newton.
because
Mm-hmm.
because they said what they said. First of all, Cam is a hometown hero. Regardless of what team he played for, he's a hometown hero and he's giving back. And it's you made it out, but everybody else either too lazy, you didn't make it, or you mad at your life. So you got to get. I'm gonna show him. What you gonna show him, bro?
Mm-hmm.
This man got a restaurant. The Fellowship, that's that man's family's restaurant, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a brand. So you're not going to hurt his brand by trying to hurt him at a camp. All you're gonna do is
Mm-hmm.
give the exposure. Because guess what? Those kids are getting exposed to players and people that, guess what? If they're in high school and they decide they want to come out, somebody can say, hey, I seen you at Cam's camp, man. We like what you're doing. Guess what? Now you got a scholarship to somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You're hurting kids' chances, but this will be the same situation where we talking about where our youth, ain't doing nothing. No, you got grown ass people that's messing it up for the youth. in this
Mhm.
instance.
Yep. If I'm Cam at this point, I know me. I'll be like, man, fuck them kids. If the
Mhm.
if the if the adults are sitting around here, goddamn praising this goddamn behavior while I'm trying to help the community, I'm like, man, fuck them kids and
What
fuck
like
them.
what's the point
Eh,
of him helping? That's probably
exactly.
going through his mind. What's the point of him helping if the adults are the ones that's ruining it for the kids?
Right.
Mhm.
Right. But one thing
You
about
got
it, you will never beat a man that has a purpose. So as we're looking at it, as unfortunate as it is,
mhm.
if Cam is called the dude to give back because he was blessed to make it, there's not a person on this planet that's gonna stop him from doing what he gotta do.
Right.
Mhm.
But if he decides to move to another demographic, do not be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't come out. Listen to me, community. If Cam decides to take his purpose to another demographic, do not come out y'all mouth and talk about he ain't did nothing for our culture, because you showed your appreciation otherwise. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. And that would definitely be part of the brand new hit single from over here. You did it to yourself.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm trying to find this quote that was used. I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to find this quote that was used. Um, let me
I
see.
mean, it like, is it really necessary? They embarrass themselves anyway, try to blame it on
What?
him. Like, y'all.
Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Y'all heard that, right? Non-hero throwing quarterback.
Right. Why? Because he didn't. Why? Because he didn't come to Atlanta and play. Because he wasn't their ideal quarterback. So y'all couldn't brag that he reminded y'all of Vic. I mean, because people had that same kind of smoke for Vic when he got caught up in his shit. Let's be real. So let's be real about it. Y'all ain't really never loved no black icon around here outside of Dion. Okay? If y'all want to call it
Well,
like that.
let's not get in. Let's get in that because they ain't even love Dion either. So like, they turned on Dion when he left for
You're
him so
you're you're
many
you're
times.
you're you're only as
Uh,
useful as long as you here. But when you're
Right.
gone, it's fuck you.
Yep.
And
mhm.
King
What you
Kel
did
here
for me
said
like
too. And here King Kel here said this quote right here, and this is very interesting because this is exactly what I thought. Fields may have to go through the same mess by coming here.
Oh, he will.
Oh,
Ain't no
he
if.
will.
Oh, he
oh,
will.
ain't no
Ain't
Yeah,
no
mic.
if.
he would. The first time he lose, he would. The first game. You ain't no
Mhm.
Mike Vick.
Yeah. So like you said, in reality, what we're looking at is we're looking at a situation where we have a culture in a city where, like you said, they idolize the glitz and glamour over the process of life.
There's one word you
And,
left out of there, K Styles. They
and
idolize
Tyler,
the no. They idolize the glitz and glamour of dysfunction
there you go.
in a civil rights city, mind you.
A civil rights city that's getting gentrified on a daily basis. and,
That part.
Mhm.
and
Or
and we and the thing is, we've seen this before too. I know y'all remember the Keith Lee incident down here with
Yeah,
the food guy.
Mm-hmm.
These
Yeah.
motherfuckers, these motherfuckers would threat. They would threaten to jump him because he gave a restaurant a 7 out of 10.
Not knowing that Keith Lee got hands.
Exactly.
He's a boxer. He got hands. You try him if you want to.
Right. So I think we're gonna go ahead and wind it down for the night. Like I said, this is definitely a deeper conversation that we can have. Regardless of what we've seen, regardless on if we like certain guys or what they represent, the reality of it is not even just black folks, but just in society in general.
Society,
We
period. It's not even a
we all
black issue.
we all fucked up here. We all fucked because we're living in the age of attention and entitlement has more value
And morals.
than morals and the structure of family and the
That's
structure of
it.
community.
That's it.
We would
That's it.
throw we would throw our whole families away just to chase $1.
Yeah. Just chase self.
I said community versus culture.
Mhm. That's the best way to put it. The community versus the culture.
Culture.
So my final question for everybody watching this show right now is, what do you value more? Do you value the community or do you value the culture?
Mhm.
Because the community is a gathering of
people.
individuals, of people that may not all share the same ideology, but is able to work something out to where we can make something meaningful with the different ideas.
Right.
One
The
goal.
culture is the entitlement. The culture is the validation.
Mm-hmm.
The culture is the clout.
Well, I'll say it like this. Like I said before, without the community, there is no culture. Because the community are the people. The culture is the function
Look, at the
of the
end of the
people.
day, all that is right, but it comes down to idolatry. Okay, that's what it comes down to. Idolatry. If you don't know what idolatry is, just hit that. All right. Anybody know what idolatry means?
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say, hit those for the ones that may not know in the back.
All right. Idolatry is just basically extreme admiration, love, and reference for something or someone. And a lot of times that someone is you. Extreme, you worship a person, you worship something, whether it's cars, whether it's clothes, money, your own personal feelings. You only care about how you feel. That's what idolatry comes down to. And a lot of time we could give it. We Some people don't even care about the things that they even say to people and do to people because they're so worried about how they're going to look
Mm-hmm.
in the eyes of the public.
AKA symbolism, Falcon fans. It
Yep.
all makes sense and it all ties together. So we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Like you said, definitely shout out to the people for you for coming in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, and let us know if you want us to have more conversations like this outside of the sports realm, because this is definitely what we're looking to get into.
Right.
So let me Margarita done showed up right at the end of the damn show.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got something for your ass just for that too. Damn, 10 o'clock and
Showing,
you want to show up.
showing up 10 minutes late with free
Mhm.
411 at the club.
it to yourself.
but like you said, man, we definitely got Champagne Confessions coming on tomorrow. We got the Loch Ness. We got the Grumpy, the realistic OGs coming up tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for all three shows. And until next time, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you did it to yourself. Now go to sleep.
Oh. And if you missed the show, just go ahead and replay it back. There's definitely conversations that are needed to be had, and be more of these conversations that's going to be had. So,
going to be had.
That's
right.
it.
So, deuces.